Greg, obviously a disappointing 1-0 defeat in the end here at Telford. What's the main feeling in the dressing room after that result?
Disheartening, but it's just another frustrating game for us. I think to have that much possession on the ball, it's just it's difficult when teams are just going to sit off, and we need to find that cutting edge and put teams to bed, especially when they score early. We're just against it straight away. But again, for all we've had the ball, we're not quite getting the final ball right.
You say that it's the final ball that's evading you at the minute. Do you feel like that's the main thing that's missing from your game as of now?
I think so, yeah. For all we've got, again, like I said, we've got all this possession, and it's all good and everyone chirps on about it, but if you don't do anything with that possession, then you're not going to win games. But then again, we've had this possession for the first 3 games of the league. Won 1 and lost 2 narrowly. So it's not all lost. It's only the 3rd game of the season, and I think we go again next Saturday against Gloucester at home, and we obviously try to put things right.
Is it just quite, I suppose, frustrating for you is that, like you say, lost 3 of the 4 opening games, but all by 1 goal? You've put pressure on in those games, but just not quite been able to find that last touch.
Yeah, obviously we're working on it in training every day. But it's not as if we're just turning up on a game day and it's just not working. We're putting the time in on the training pitch, and you do see the results on the training pitch. It's just transferring that to games. But I think we're not far off. Today was a lot better than last week as far as going forward is concerned. We just need to click, and I think once it does, I think we will start winning games by comfortable margins.
Like you say there, is that where I suppose you can take a bit of confidence that it's the only thing really missing from your game as of now, and that once that does click, the wins will surely start to come?
They should start to come. I mean, that's football at the end of the day, though, and nothing's just given to you on a plate. Obviously, you come here and you'd really take 0-0 before the game, but obviously we want to win every game, and especially when you come away 4 hours down the road and you literally pass a team off the park, but you come away with nothing. It's not really good enough, but I feel like next week's another opportunity just to build on that. We've got another solid week of training. I think we'll try and put it right next week again.
Next week, like you say, against Gloucester, back at home, they're flying high at the minute, but do you feel like you've very much got enough in the tank to go back to Gateshead and get a win next week?
Yeah, I mean, it's not all lost. Like I said, it's the 3rd game of the league, and our confidence is surprisingly quite high, considering we've literally played 3 teams off the park. But again, we have to go there. Gloucester obviously winning games, and we need to stop them scoring. We need to start scoring some goals.